Today we're talking about resolutions and intentions. If you haven't been to my channel before, my name is Maya. Profession, I'm a professional counselor. That's what I do for work. I love dance and I love the plant-based lifestyle. So this is more of a lifestyle channel. But since I'm a counselor, you'll probably see that weave its way into the themes of what I'm doing. So, by the way, be careful in the kitchen. I was trying to cut a watermelon and cut myself. So, yeah, be safe. So I'm going to be showing you two different ways to set your intentions or resolutions this year. One is a super simple way. It has to do with one word in one sentence, and the other is more detailed. So you're going to be seeing it being more organized. And that's just because we all learn differently. So I break down my intentions in three different categories: personal, health and fitness, and business or work. So what I do is helping people set goals and reach goals every day. That's what I do for work. But today I'm going to be transparent and show you my personal list and kind of how I came to making and setting my own resolutions and intentions. Now there's a specific reason why I'm doing it the week after New Year's, and that's because I think most people do it in December, but then there's no support or kind of guidance for January. So I'm going to be doing a video, 3 different videos, all this month to kind of help guide you to do the work, to do your intentions and your resolution, and hopefully that'll give a good foundation and motivator to set you off for the rest of the year. But I want to focus on the mindset that you'll need to get there, more so than the intention or the resolution itself. Because I think if you set your mindset right, you'll actually be more successful than just focusing on that goal. So my first tip is to take the pressure off yourself. Take the pressure off, and again, timeline. So don't worry about time. What I mean is that you can start whenever you want. You don't have to start January 1st and that's it. You can start this month, next month. You could have started in December, and just making sure that it's a year time frame because you want to reevaluate and you don't want to stress yourself out. So take the pressure off yourself by thinking you have to start by this date and this time. Okay, first example is the one word or the one sentence resolution. In 2015, I did it this way. My one word or one sentence was live in the present, focus on now. And I was going every which way, had so many things on my mind. I felt like I wasn't really living the present, and I just wanted to kind of sit in myself. And that's why I made that one resolution, that one intention, and I made that my mantra. So that was a great grounding point. And I want to show you an example of somebody else who did this one word intention and resolution, and they were successful that way. And for some people, it just needs to be simple. So she said, see from that example that that one word or sentence it will draw upon a deeper meaning along the way, and it develops. So that's a great way to start out because it's simple. You can think about that all day, and it'll change and move as you go on your journey. The second example I was telling you about is the more detailed and organized. I told you at the beginning, my life is more complex now, and so I think breaking it down in 3 categories serves me better and helps me to organize it. So right now I'm going to share some of my personal list with you right now. My first one is connecting with one person each week. And this is in order to keep close relationships. And so what I mean by that is I like to invest in people, but I like to give it individualized time and make sure that I am being intentional, more than just, hi, how are you? How's it going? But asking them what's going on in their life and then sharing a bit about my life as well. Saving up $50 each month in order to travel this year. I really want to be intentional about traveling more this year, and so I plan to save up $50 each week. I think it's important to take the pressure off of yourself again, and if you can't save $50 that week, then at least you save $50 the 3 other weeks, and just be grateful that you're making progress. Practicing positive affirmations and gratitudes before bedtime. I find that my life feels much more positive, and I experience the value and I experience gratitude when I'm intentionally reflecting at the end of my day. And so I made it a practice to practice positive affirmations in order to stay positive, and gratitude. So I look over my day and say, what went well today? I'm very grateful that my finger, I didn't have to go seek medical attention. I almost was thinking I might have to get stitches. So that's a big gratitude for me, that this wasn't worse than it could have been when I was cooking, and I really sliced it pretty bad. So I'm extremely grateful for that. I actually watched some YouTube channels to see what I need to do for deep cuts, and I saw some pretty gruesome videos. I don't do well with blood, and I'll faint. I'm really weak, so I watched some YouTube videos, and that gave me more gratitude that some people, they severed their fingers pretty badly or cut it off. Yeah, that makes me extremely grateful. So things like that happen. You just have to turn it into a positive and think about what is good in this situation. What are you grateful for? I didn't have to go to doctor. My mom was a nurse. And my last example of the personal category is I want to give money or time at least 3 times this year. And so I want to donate my time or donate money to a cause that I believe in, something that I'm passionate about, because I believe in giving part of my time back to the community and just serving that way. So the last step I want to give you is instead of asking in this new year, what do I want? Ask, what do I want to work on? And I think it's important that you go into it that way, because it seems people fail with what they desire because they wish for something and then they sit back and wait for it to come, rather than saying, this is something I know and I want to work on, and I'm going to do it actively each day. So just that little shift in your mindset, wanting it versus working for it. A last example is maybe you saying, I want better friendships, or I want more friendships. And so instead you could say, each week I'll start a conversation with the girls at the office and ask them how their weekend was. That's actually something that I did last year with a few of the girls, and I made friendships with all of them. And so pretty awesome, just focusing on doing your best and picking one action step that's going to meet your goal instead of, again, focusing on the end prize. Well, I hope that was helpful to you. Focus on what you have, focus on your values, not your lack, because you are valuable. And these resolutions are just to make our life more satisfying and more enjoyable. It doesn't define us, it doesn't make us worthy or now we're okay. It just means that we're continuing to grow and help ourselves and help others. So just know that you are worth everything, just in who you are right now, where you're sitting. You are valuable and worth it. And I wish you the best on all of your goals. Extremely successful, and just do your best. Just take that one action step, and next month you'll be like, wow, I've been doing it all month. I made great progress. So I'll see you next week for the second part, the second list, which I think is going to be health and fitness. That's one of my favorites because I've been able to be successful or sustain a plant-based lifestyle, and I'm very excited to share that. So give me a like. Those do help a lot, and even leave me a comment. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'd love to see you back next week. I'll see you. Take care. Bye.